Welcome to class. Today we will be learning about finite verbs. What is a finite verb? A finite verb is a verb form that is connected to a subject and shows tense and can function as the main verb of an independent clause or a complete sentence. So, let's see some features of a finite verb to help us identify them when we find these finite verbs in sentences. The first feature there is that finite verbs show agreement with a specific subject in terms of tense, number, and person. But we'll start with tense. In tense, tense means time, and time means if it's present or past or future. We can see that in the example below. He eats, present. He ate, past. He will eat, future. We also said apart from tense, it also agrees in terms of person and number. So when finite verb is used with the subject, it tells us if the subject, which is the person, it tells us if it is in the singular form or in the plural form. Now, remember, finite verbs are always action verbs. So, to differentiate between singular or plural subject or person when it comes to finite verb, the action verb, which is a finite verb, takes an S when it is used with a singular subject. But when it is used with a plural subject, then it does not require the S. Now let's look at these examples below. I sing, you sing. He sings, she sings, it sings. Then the next one we have we sing, they sing. You can see that the singular persons there or subjects there take had an s attached to them. So he, she, and it are singular. That's why we have s attached to sing. But we and they are plural, so no s is attached to sing. Now, there's something about I and you. I and you usually do not follow rules when it comes to English grammar. They do not follow rules. So I and you are naturally seen as singular subjects or pronouns, but they don't usually follow the rule we give when it comes to grammar. So I and you are seen as they follow the rule for plural subjects, and that's why there's no s attached to the sing connected to I and you. Finite verb can be the main or principal verb in an independent clause. This is another feature that helps us to identify finite verb when we find them. So we have examples below. He sings in the choir. Sings there takes the place of the main verb in the sentence or the clause. They play every afternoon. Play in that sentence takes the place of the main verb in the sentence or the clause. Now, another feature is that finite verb can be group of words. So apart from the fact that we know that finite verbs can be single words, they can also be group of words. When a finite verb is used with auxiliary verbs, then they are seen as a group. So these are the features of the finite verbs. So this brings us to the end of today's class. I hope you've learned something today. So, for a recap, the finite verb is a type of verb that connects with a subject to show tense. So that means when it connects with a subject, it tells us if the tense is in the present or the past or the future. A finite verb can also stand as the main verb in a sentence. And a finite verb can be in the singular form or in the group when it has auxiliary verbs attached to it. That's what we did today. So remember to drop your questions for any area you are finding it difficult to understand. And remember to share to your friends so that they join our class. So, for those of you who are joining our class for today for the first time and you're not subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe.